Black Friday, that's a tight sound. Well, this is my reply now. Boy, you got them gassed up with your rhyme style. All flow, no bars like a dry town. Wow, this is what excites style. Writing LED like that's a light round. I can see audible like a mic now. Got your city scared to speak, that's a shot town.
It's good, BRL. I know a lot of people have been asking me to do reviews again because of the Apollo vs. Spade and how detailed it was. And personally, I haven't felt like the last few matches have been clear. So I'm gonna put this out and I'm gonna do 2 in 1. So first I'm gonna do Greedy vs. Flawless, and then I'm gonna do Spade versus D-Future. And it's not gonna be really in detail as far as point system wise because everybody pretty much agrees with who's the winner. So I'm just gonna give you why I think they won and why the other person lost. So start with Flawless vs. Greedy.
Plans are switching, a parallel world within a grand dimension. I know you probably thinking that boy crammed for this one.
I feel like it was 2-1 Flawless, and I think everybody pretty much agrees. And the reason for that is because, you know, Greedy, everybody agrees, he wigged the first round.
I mean, I've been shot at, swung at, and I've been robbed. To them niggas who wasn't even thinking, when I pull out that 357, they like, what are the odds? For niggas like you that talk tough, I walk up with that sword dog that'll turn them into sawdust. Or I could raise this blade like Wesley Snipes' dad. Tonight, we gonna call you Reggie, cause they only fuck with you when Hayes not around. Creep in this crib, not a sound, it's just I, a 9 and 5, like I'm headed out of town. Get the bus, you square, like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the second Terminator. Under this fire, you gonna die with your thumb in the air. Oh! Poppin' first. Since your daddy down with the blue, I guess y'all call that nigga Papa Smurf. Cause see, I might take you serious spoken, cause you always clowning heavy. And I was gonna give your bitch a round, but shit, that bitch round already.
He wigged the first round, like clear. But the problem with that is when you go so hard the first round, it's kind of like how Hitman Holla is. You go so hard the first round that your other 2 rounds, even if they're not whack, not saying his other rounds was whack, but they didn't live up to his first round. And a dude like Flawless, he stays consistent all 3 rounds. He's like this all 3 rounds. I'm not saying it's bad, but he's consistent. So in the first round, it's kind of like, this is Flawless, and then this was Greedy. He's like right over it. You go in the second round, it's like, boom, and he starts going down, you know, immediately, and that's why he lost, because Flawless was more consistent in the other 2 rounds. That's pretty much why he won that battle. And I like Greedy. I think Greedy's one of my new favorites. So I really saw him winning the battle because I know what he's capable of doing. But in the second 2 rounds, he just didn't. He didn't bring it like he did the first round, and you can't do that against somebody like Flawless, because Flawless is the kind of guy that. Kind of a combination of wordplay and he don't really punch like that, but he says a lot of witty stuff like all his rounds.
Nigga poison, his name saying so, that's one of the 7 deadly sins. When a shotty rarely out, but despite his laziness, you gon' feel his wrath and the K gluttonous. Eating up everything, but them 2, I probably won't get the grab. I gotta have something on my side. That 38 special. With his pride, he won't let me down. And that always seemed to make the 40 lust her body. She get envious when she hear the sounds. But he greedy. He need plenty rounds, so I'ma kill him now. That 357, deadly sins. Greedy niggas like him, straight to the ground. Well, plan it out. Try and scheme. What's your plot for this? Cause I came to give G a graphic death. I mapped out all of this. I'm a legend. That's the key. I'll show G a logic to this. Do that. Soon as you enter G, I can energize the energy. Extendos, drums, the AK juiced up. She got at least 5 hours in her G. Nigga, we'll come for funds. Jump stupid. We leap into action and your health plunge. I hit every loophole before I buckle down this go round. I need the belt. It's the thumbs up. They want to try and get the thumbnail. Print the thumbs of all our shit. He thinking by holding the thumbs up, it'll get him where he going quicker. I agree, we'll give you a lift, cause when the thumbs at war, they gonna hold me down like that game, you know, when the thumbs at war. See, this thumb drive will take your place. I meant to say this thumb drive got me plugged, so what's in storage will allow me to clear your space. So heels still let those pumping flip-flops, Bitch, shoot. That won't slide with Crocs. Boot up. Otherwise, I sock and sneak you up. I'm on your bitch. Wanna take a trip down south, but she ain't staying long. I got stuck on the bus and let her lay over. I know you feel me, dog. That means she got bag over head. Need I carry on? Well, I don't usually tell Jesse Louis Gucci. Second hand, she might defend these liars. And I don't want to pay the price for robbing, so I steal a tiger. You fuck with me, so you serve the country? Cool. I'm from the boondocks of Allendale where niggas serve the country too. Bang hard. Or at least she flexing on Facebook. I don't care, these bullets will breach just fine. And if I miss, I'll launch more than heat. Seek her kind. Bounce around off your leg and make you do the Roy. Or I can shoot.
Cause like the first time me watching it, I had already had Flawless winning 2-1. But the more and more I watched it, the more stuff that I caught him saying, because he's really slick with it. He's not really punchline heavy. He just really slick with the words, and that's pretty much why I got him winning. Now, if Greedy would have brought 3 rounds like his first, that first round was fire. And I would just feel like Greedy, I think he just needs to work on making his penmanship through all 3 rounds match up to that round, because that round was probably the best I've seen him. And he has an advantage because his character is cocky. So he can play off of him being cocky and use that persona for like lines that ain't even supposed to be punchlines. The same way Apollo has charisma and he can make certain lines hit that ain't supposed to hit. Reed can do the same thing because he cocky as hell. Like he can use that to his advantage. I don't feel like he really used that a lot in his other 2 rounds. So I get that one. The floor is 2-1. D Future versus Spade. I think it's pretty clear again. D Future won. Simply because, see, okay, here's the thing. If you want to ask me who had the better bars, like actually the wit and punchlines and metaphors, Spade outbarred D Future clearly, to me, in my opinion. Like when it comes to spitting dope punchlines and dope wordplay and all that, Spade clearly. I mean, I even made a point system and Spade beat him by like maybe 10 points as far as like bar for bar. He beat him.
Times 2. I work on my time and address bullshit when it's time to. And it's time to. Bad iPhone connection. It'll be fucking up his FaceTime. Every battle, you come with a cute angle. What ain't here, ain't here, boss, so don't waste time, because mine are crazy. And all my angles 180. That means I'm coming with nothing but straight lines, so. See, I can talk that shit because the Armstrong like jazz music. Nah, I said that backwards. What I meant was the Armstrong, so I can talk that shit. That's jazz music. I mean, you even act funny. You always in need of a pause. That's a comedy, but I'm not for the laughing. So if I see you or your family getting a little scrappy, you'll get raised by that ratchet and your mama D now. But this geek got bands and hands, and goddamn, if that heater touch him, well, let me ask you. If I strap up and put the drum on, are you gonna deal with the repercussions? I'm talking about letting the steel clap. Even if it is exaggeration, it's like high school graduation. It's apparent they'll still clap. That's real rap. Wait, why am I covering my chest? You don't use guns. Nigga, you barely gunning for respect. So I suggest you run, find an exit. See, I'm the wrong one to mess with. Run up, you will not pass. If I'm pissed, you will get drugged. Test it. Are you done flexing? Are you done flexing? Y'all really think D's tough? If so, I've heard enough. I don't know what he's selling, but y'all got the mindset of Welvins. Y'all crazy for thinking D's nuts. He can't. I black out by myself. I'm that emo. Now I'm no logic pro, but these reasons should let you know I'm a cold dude. 1, I won't lose, so FLs. 2, I'm not an amateur when I bang hammers. These Pro Tools, nigga, I'm golden here. My spirit bomb like Goku. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's the main reason my niggas saying, yo, D can't fuck with you. Like that last scheme. That'll be the only time you ever see me give D-A-W. Now, let me catch you in the studio handling some rhyming business. I'll give my niggas a code word, metronome. That means you get the beats per minute followed by that constant clicking. You'll be dead before... I walk up all in a space, pick her up and break her back with a bear hug. In other words, I'll compress her once I'm in her face. You upset? She sound bored. That wasn't making any sense. So she gave my mic a 16. She said she came just to spit. Shorty crazy with the lips. And after I blew her back out, I exported her out the window by your weave. I was just making sure the tracks bounced.
But, as we all know, a battle isn't just all about, you know, who has the most witty bars. Which is kind of the reason why I don't do it anymore, because I know that. Like, I know attacking somebody from an angle or personally, that's not my thing. I don't do that. And which is another reason why back when I used to battle back in the day, in the smack days, it used to be blasphemous if you wrote for somebody, because there's no way general punchlines and general metaphors and wordplay and all that is going to beat somebody who wrote a verse tailor-made for you. And I think that's why Spade lost, is because I feel like Spade, while he did have some lines directly at D Future, a lot of his bars were like really, really general, even though it was dope. Like, they take nothing from him, because Spade's pen game is crazy. So he did his thing, but it's just like you're not gonna beat somebody who's sitting here tailor making punchlines for you, tailor making angles for you, tailor making things, everything for you. Like, I mean, D Future's whole round was pretty much straight for you. It couldn't go for anybody else. Like, if you spit at somebody else, it wouldn't even sound good, because it was made for you. And that's why D Future won.
Spade, you far from it. So automatically against me, you can't win. Against Hazeman, you stole bars. I don't care if it was D-Pass. At that moment, you could never be known as the best again. You stole not just the man's haymaker, but the whole 4-bar setup. I knew you was good with computers, but you put me on to something new, my friend. It's crazy how you can log in to being somebody else on site and not even need to use a pen, though. That was supposed to be a 4-bar setup. But this line was filler. I know it ain't cool, but I still knew I could kill him with only 3 lines coming together. I try angles. Now, Spade, your performances are getting better. Your performances are getting better, and I mean that truly. Because when you was doing gun gestures at jSO, I didn't believe you ever played Call of Duty. Now, music is your first passion, right? And you alright on the track. I give you that. And you know how hard it is competing with all these auto-tune and fake thugs who swear they from the trap. You talk about it in your music sometimes. How these fake MCs destroying hip-hop. And it's a sad fact, but if you get on stage and pretend to be something that you're not, then what makes you think you're not doing the same thing to battle rap? But he don't hear me though. I told you, you've done enough to be mentioned in that class. You've been lied to. BRL Top Dogs driving on the road to greatness. And we looking at you through the side view. BRL. That's your presence. So these moments feel like I'm reminiscing when I'm spitting writtens. I knew you was dead the moment I seen this moment as a premonition. The problem with it, do something, try me. And that'll be an ill decision, because I'm going to start beating on him. Have his head rocking like he feel the rhythm. So tell your lady I'll bring her something proper, eat her the crumbs. And I guarantee she gonna tell you what I laid on Cookie, monster, but she probably do love you. But she knew you was gonna lose. That's why I blame you. You shouldn't have let them book me. As much as he done probably been inside you, why you ain't never tell him his fortune, Cookie? You try me. And you gonna need doctors for your health, man. But even they can't assure that you gonna live through this. Cause BRL don't cover this part of the plan. You signed up for the wrong benefits. You be talking. Apollo killed you. Apollo killed you. But I bet I take Spade out too. I'm wild. I got the heart for him. I don't believe it.
I mean, like, when you think about the battle, the most crowd shaking, room shaking moments was when D Future took shots at Cookie, which is, you know, I mean, the battle, if you watch it, the battle stopped for like a good 30 seconds after he said, maybe I'm exaggerating, it might not have been 30 seconds, but the battle stopped and the crowd had to calm down, you know, when he did the fortune cookie and the whole scheme about that. And listen, and that's just what happened, you know, he was more tailor-made, just, it was for him. So you're never gonna beat somebody if they come with a verse written for you, and if you just have bars. You can have all the bars in the world, but the way battle rap is, it's angle based now. It's not just punchlines. So that's why I have to give it to D Future, even though he didn't have as many bars as Spade. You know, And again, like I said, I use my point system when it's so close. So the point system kind of doesn't count unless it's super, super duper close to where I have to take points down. But I took points down just because I knew it was a slugfest. I knew it was going to go in. But so that battle I gave Future that one round. Such another thing. Y'all gotta stop this. I understand this is battle rap and you trash talk, but y'all gotta stop with this unrealistic stuff, man. Like, y'all gotta stop saying he got 3-0'd, he got 30 piece, he got bodied when he clearly didn't get bodied. Like, for instance, like the Flawless versus Greedy battle. I saw people saying Flawless 30 piece Greedy. No, he did not. There's no way possible that Flawless took the first round. There's no way. I don't care what anyone says. Like, and stop saying people trash when you know they're not trash. Like, I'm tired of y'all saying that. Like, there's better ways to trash talk than calling somebody trash when you know for a fact that they're not trash. Like, stop. I'm looking forward to this True vs. Apollo battle. I'm looking forward to the rest of the battles off the Cold War. I'm looking forward to the new Cold War card. And like I said, if the battles are good, I'm pretty much trying to do all the ones that are clear. And I will get to the old battles. I just want to do new battles right now to kind of build my respect level as a reviewer first, because I want people to watch it. And I think, you know, the newer battles that come out, they have so much hype around that people will flock to them quicker than something that's old. But believe me, I will get to them. I have a list of them that I want to review that I feel like we're really, really close. So don't worry about it. I got all of the old ones, you know, that I feel like need reviewing ready. So till then, BRL, jSO. I'll holler at y'all again. And look out for my project coming Sunday afternoon, March 20th. Holla.